Greetings, one and all, and welcome to the Open-Handed Classroom. I want to extend a special thank you to you, yes, you, for stopping by. Now, students, before us, as you can see on the screen, is a math question. And I got this math question from the 2018 Paper 1 Mathematics BJC examination. Currently, this question is unsolved, but I assure you that by the end of this video, this question would be completed. But I have a question. I have a question for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. Okay. Then let's dive in. We begin by reading the instructions. And the instruction reads as follows. Answer all questions in the spaces provided. Show all necessary working. Now this question, question 2b, is actually a division problem. And the question wants us to divide 8,238 by 6. Now, I'm going to give you an opportunity to attempt this question on your own. So I encourage you to pause the video and attempt this question, tackle this question on your own, and I'll see you on the other side of the pause. All right, okay, now that you have attempted this question on your own, let us consider and let us deal with this question together. Okay, I am going to write the given question on this blank screen right here. So we have 6, and we have to consider this division problem. Okay, so we have 8,238. 8,238. Since 6 is our divisor, let us list the multiples of 6. Right? Let us list some of the multiples, not all. Let us list some of the multiples of 6. Okay, so let's begin. 6 times 0 is indeed 0, right? 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is, 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 8 is 48, and so on. Okay, we're going to leave it right there. Okay, so here are some multiples of 6, all right? And 6 is our divisor. Okay, so let us consider these two numbers. Let us consider the 6 and let us consider the 8, all right? And let's ask this question, right? Consider this question. What number, right? What whole number, right? Or does there exist a whole number, right, that I could use to multiply by 6 to give me 8, all right? Is there a whole number that I could use to multiply by 6 to give me 8? Think about it. Is there a whole number that I could use, multiply by 6 to give me 8? The answer is there is none, all right? There is none. 6 does not evenly divide 8, all right? 6 does not evenly divide 8. And 6 is not a multiple, right? If we look at the some of the multiples of 6, 8 is not a multiple of 6, all right? And 8 does not evenly divide, 6 does not evenly divide 8, all right? So since 6 does not evenly divide 8, what we're going to do is we're going to ask another question. We're going to say, okay, since 6 doesn't evenly divide 8, and since I cannot find a number that I could use to multiply by 6, which will immediately give me 8, I'm going to go to the next best thing. I am going to look for a multiple of 6, right? I'm going to look, in fact, I'm going to look for the largest multiple of 6. I'm going to look for the what? The largest multiple of 6, right? That is less than 8. Right? So I'm going to look for the largest multiple of 6, right? That is less than 8. Okay, so come on this journey with me. We're going to go to our multiples of 6, and we're going to try to find which ones are less than 8, right? So we're going to find which ones are less than 8, and then we're going to pick the largest of those. Okay, so let's do that. So let me erase. Okay, so we have here 0. 0 is a multiple of 6, like we have here. And it's less than 8, so that's good. 6 is a multiple of 6, and it's also less than 6. 12 is a multiple of 6, but 12 is not less than 8, so we're not going to include that. So the only two multiples of 6, right? Of course, from the list that we have here, the only two multiples of 6 that are less than 8 is 0 and 6, right? 0 and 6. So we ask ourselves the question, out of these two numbers, which ones are the biggest? Sorry, which one is the largest? Of course, 6 is the largest. Okay, awesome. So we say, okay, what times 6 is going to give me 6, right? What times 6 is going to give me 6? The answer is indeed what? 1, right? So 6 times 1 is 6. So we take this 1 and we place this 1 on top of the 8. Or I should say above the 8. Okay, so right there. So we say 6 times 1 is going to give me 6. And 6 is the largest multiple of 6 that is less than 8. All right. Okay, so let me erase. That's very important. We find the largest multiple of 6 that is less than 8. And we do that in the case when 6 does not divide 8 evenly. Okay, so now we subtract. We say 8 subtracted by 6, 8 subtracted by 6. Right, so we're going to take 6 from 8. Right, so 8 minus 6 is 2. Okay, and we bring down this 2 here. And we ask the same question, right? We ask the same question. Is there a number, right? Is there a whole number that I could use, right, to multiply by 6 to give me 22? Okay. And the answer is again no, right? 6 does not evenly divide 22, right? 22 is not a multiple of 6. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go for the next best thing. Since 6 does not evenly divide 22, and since we cannot find a number that we could use to multiply by 6 to give me exactly 22, I'm going to try to use, or I should say, I'm going to look for a number that I could use to multiply by 6, not to give me 22, because I cannot get 22, but to give me a number that is a multiple of 6, but is the largest multiple of 6 that is less than 22. Okay? So, let me say that again. I'm looking for a number, right? I'm looking for a number, right? Or let me say it like this. I'm looking for a number that I could use to give me, I can't multiply by, this number, I know I can't find a number that I could use to multiply and give me exactly 22. I can't find that whole number to do that. But I'm going to try to find a number that will give me a number that when I multiply by 6, it's going to give me not 22, but it's going to give me a number. Let me erase this. It's going to give me a number, right? It's going to give me a number that, of course, it's not 22, but is going to be less than 22, but it's also a multiple of 6, and it's the largest one, right? The largest multiple of 6 that is less than 22. Again, or to say, we're looking for the largest multiple of 6 that is less than 22. The largest multiple of 6 that is less than 22. Okay, so let's look at that. Let's look at our multiples. All right, let's look at our multiples of 6. And we have 0. 0 is a multiple of 6, and that's less than 22, so that's good. We could put that down. 6 is a multiple of 6, and that's less than 22. 12 is a multiple of 6, and that's less than 22. 18 is a multiple of 6, and that's less than 22. 24 is a multiple of 6, but 24 is greater than 22, so we cannot use 24. Okay, so these are the multiples of 6, right? Out of these multiples here, these are the multiples of 6 that are less than 22. And what am I trying to find? I'm trying to find the largest one, okay? So 18, ding ding, 18 is the largest multiple of 6 that is less than 24. Okay, awesome. So 18 is the largest multiple of 6 that is less than 24. Sorry, that is less than 22. Okay, so we say, okay, what could I use to get 18? Like, what could I use to multiply by 6 to get 18? And the answer to that is 3, right? Because 6 times 3 is 18. Okay, so let me erase. So we have 6 times 3. 6 times 3 is going to give me 18. Okay. So we say, so we subtract 2 subtracted by 8. So I'd say 2 minus 8 is not going to give me a positive whole number. So I borrow. And I am now considering the question 12 minus 8. 12 minus 8. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 4. Okay. And 1 minus 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Okay. You can put the 0 or you don't have to put it. Okay. All right. So, or you could choose to put it. Okay. So let us erase. All right. So now we bring down the 3. And our question is there a number that I could use to multiply by 6 to get exactly 43, right? Is there a number that I could use to multiply by 6 to give me exactly 43? And the answer is no, right? The answer is no. There is no whole number, I should say, like, I should not be loose, but is there a whole number that I could use, a whole number that I could use to multiply by 6 to get 43? The answer is no. Okay, so I cannot find a whole number that I could use that I could use to multiply by 6 to give me exactly 43. But I'm going to go for the next best thing. I'm going to try to find, right? I'm going to try to find a number that I could use to multiply by 6 that would give me, no, I can't get 43, but I'm going to get the largest number, the largest number that is both a multiple of 6 and less than 43. Okay, so let's consider that. So I'm trying to find now the largest multiple of 6 that is less than 43. And if you look at it, 0 is less than 43, 6 is less than 43, 12 is less than 43, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. But 48 is not less than 42. Sorry, we're looking at 43, sorry. 0 is less than 43, 6 is less than 43, 12 is less than 43, 18 is less than 43, 24 is less than 43, 30 is less than 43, 36 is less than 43, and 42 is less than 43. But 48 is greater than 43. And the largest multiple of 6 that is less than 43 is indeed 42. Okay? So we know that the largest multiple of 6 that is less than 43 is 42. And we say, okay, what number is going to give us 42? Okay, what number is going to give us 42? The answer is 7. Okay, so 6 times 7 is 42. Okay, so let us use 7, and we say 6 times 7 is 42. And now we subtract. We say 3 minus 2 is 1, and 4 minus 4 is 0. You can choose to put it or not. Bring down the 8. And we bring down the 8. Now we have the number 18. And we ask ourselves the question, is there a number that I could use to multiply by 6 to give me exactly 18? Right? Is there a number that I could use to multiply by 6 to give me exactly 18? And yes, there is, right? Yes, there is. That number is 3. So we say 6 times 3. 6 times 3 is 18. So we have 8. Now we subtract 18. Sorry, 8 minus 8 is 0. And 1 minus 1 is 0. And now we're done. Now we're done. So the answer, we call it the quotient. The answer to our division problem is 1,373. All right. Awesome.